What up, Offset?
All right, Miss Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? So this is what got Offset an arrest warrant. So for those who don't know, Offset was in a Target store in Sandy Springs, and this is in Atlanta, and a kid obviously knew the rapper was this huge superstar, and he started recording Offset, and Offset walked by and he slammed the phone down. He slammed the phone. I think sometimes these kids and these fans, they forget at the core element, and that's a street dude. That's a street dude who just so happens to be look like he wanted the greatest of moves, didn't want to do the video, and he just slammed the phone down. And apparently the fan is claiming that the screen is cracked. So he's like, yo, it's one of my favorite artists, and he treated me like dirt. Now, me knowing you were in that store, I don't know how many hours that kid was recording Offset, right? I don't know what took place. I don't know if Offset asked the man or the kid nicely, put the phone down. We were not there. We only see what we see, right? And that's what the kid wanted to put out. I have no idea what happened. I hate to even assume, but here's what we know. This is a felony. All right, they're going to hit him with, because it's like over a certain amount, they're going to hit him with the felony for damage to somebody else's property pretty much. And it's not about this charge. Like, if anybody else got this charge with no priors, this is less than a slap on the wrist. Nobody's going to jail over something so petty. Just pay the damn $800 for the phone, right? But you have to be careful if you're Offset with his priors, and he's got like open cases right now dealing with like a gun charge from last year. That's my only thing if you're Offset, right? Maybe if you're somebody else with nothing else legally going on, if you ain't feeling the fan energy that day, you can knock the phone down. Yeah, you can do that. But I think he needs to be more careful. Always have somebody around. And I know people hate when I say that, but he's in one of those situations where he just cannot get anything else added to his record, because they're trying to find a way to lock him up. All right, they're trying to find a way to lock him up, and you cannot make it easy for people. Now, somebody brought this point up to me, and I'll give you this point. Somebody said if this was a street dude who came around and he had his phone in Offset's face, do you really believe Offset would have knocked it down? Probably not. I'm just being honest. Probably not. Let's just be honest about it. Probably not. But because it was this white fan, this white kid as a fan, Offset felt like he had the power, the jurisdiction to do that to that kid. That's fair. I ain't mad at that. That's a fair point to make up. But at the end of the day, Offset could have avoided all of this by either A, not knocking the phone down, or B, just paying for the phone. Like, my question is, why has someone from the Migos camp, salute the rail them, why haven't y'all got on the phone and got in touch with this kid and his mother, whatever, and said, yo, let me throw you $1,000. You want to link up somewhere? I'll let you take a picture with the Migos. I'll let you kick it in a studio session, whatever, right? We cannot do the felony arrest warrant, right? Like, we can't do that. You can't be putting felonies on me. Like, that's where I'm at with it. And I know that sucks, right? Because you're like, damn, that means pretty much people can just kind of get into a celebrity's face, somebody that they know's face, and do whatever they want. And then when the celebrity responds, the celebrity's in trouble, right? I get it. I know it ain't fair, but I feel like that's just the cost of fame. And I know it's not fair, but at the end of the day, they're going to come at Offset's neck. And when that judge is reading his rap sheet, when he's facing the gun charge that he got last year, or whatever he's facing in the future, all they're going to say is, yep, you say you've been on your best behavior, but this is a felony on your record. They ain't going to care what it was. They're going to say, this is a felony. And that sucks, but that's the justice system. And the fact is, Offset had a way to avoid that by not knocking that kid's phone down and cracking his screen. I hate it, but it's the reality of the situation. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. Again, an arrest warrant has been made out for Offset because he just simply knocked a kid's phone out his hand, and the kid saying that the screen is cracked now. And I just don't know how somebody didn't make that happen behind the scenes. Like, yo, drop that charge. Here's $1,000. Hell, $2,000-$3,000 if need be. Go get you the nicest iPhone 10 and hell, get you some AirPods with it. But we ain't doing this felony now. What's up with this? You say you a fan of mine. You don't want to see me in jail. Like, fix that. Like, literally fix that. All right? Somebody in the Migos, go fix that for Offset. That don't need to happen. All right? If you have not done so, please follow me on Facebook. I got a Facebook page where we give news, up-to-date news, sports highlights, all that great stuff. Please follow me on Facebook at itsmrtaliaferro. Thank y'all so much for the time. Let's play. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out.
What up, Offset?
I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They
are now tuned in.
Yeah, we locked in right now, Mr.
Taliaferro.
Mr. Taliaferro. Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV, here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.